Live from Las Vegas, this is NAB Show Live, produced by Broadcast Beat.
Welcome to NAB Show Live. I'm your host, Jaimi Alexander, and we're here at NAB Show 2017. I'm at the Blackcam booth with Jan and Nina. How are you guys?
Hey, we're fine. What about you?
I'm feeling fantastic. How you doing, Nina?
I'm great. Thanks for being here, by the way.
Yes, thank you so much for having us. We're so excited to be here at NAB like always. And you guys have some pretty amazing things. But before we get into this wonderful device here, please tell us, what does Blackcam do?
Well, Blackcam is doing robotic rail systems, quite small ones. We really focus on having small devices, not so much disturbing for the audience, not so much disturbing for other cameras. So highly integrated in the show, doing nice and new shots that I've never seen before.
So what do we have here? I know you wanted to show us this. What is this called and how does it work?
Well, here at Avid booth, we have our B40 system right over us, highly and seamless integrated into a set of virtual studio and augmented reality. So we have our B40 product. This is more or less our standard size dollies for box camera types, and it has quite good equipment with high resolution encoders that are all synchronized. We provide a very high precise output of all position and tracking data to the Avid's rendering machines, and from there all this virtual studio and augmented reality is feeded.
I love it. So you guys are partnered with Avid. How is that working, the collaborations that you guys are doing?
Well, that works great. All the virtual studio stuff and augmented reality always needs tracking data, and that's something that we can provide very well.
All right, lovely. Do you want to show us anything with this and how it's working?
Yes, have a look here. This is our standard control desk, and I will show you how we track from the virtual studio over to the augmented reality. So if you have a look at the output monitor over there, then now you see the virtual studio.
Oh, wow.
And tracking over to augmented reality right here. So we are back in the real world, but still have some virtual on top of the real world.
Oh, wow, that's incredible. And it's so seamless.
Yeah, that's quite great. Yeah.
Beautiful. And how do you feel like, is this easy for your customers to use, or how do you feel about the usability of it?
Well, the usability is huge, absolutely huge. It is quite easy to integrate. As our rail system is so small, it's easy to integrate into studios, especially newsrooms and all smaller venues can use it very well. And of course, by the high quality of our sensor data that we provide for the rendering machines, all the virtual studio and augmented reality setup is quite easy and quite short in time. Sorry.
I love it. That's great. And Nina, I know you wanted to come in and tell us a little bit about some of the projects that you guys have going on.
So there's going to be some not random but recent examples. We were with 4 systems at the Rio Games 2016, and US Open would be another sports event that we were in operation for. Also the MTV Video Music Awards last year in New York, Madison Square Garden. And another very nice sports production that we're very proud of because we got an Emmy nomination for it is the NCAA Games, the March Madness Games. We have a very special setup. The dolly and the tracks are set up underneath the floor, so only the dolly and the remote head and the camera are visible. Not the dolly, the remote head and the camera, and it runs parallel too. And these shots, because they went so smooth and they could really follow the players, that's what we got nominated for an Emmy for. Let me think. Upcoming, World of Dance. I think the first show airs in a couple of days, April 29. NBC production. We had 2 360 degrees full circle systems there. One set up underslung at the ceiling, used for establishing shots, total shots, and another one 360 degrees around the stage where the performances were happening, and beautifully encircling the dance movements and the performances. And that's what we do a lot, 360 degree setups around drums as well for live concert productions. We also have some specialties like a CamBot, a moving robot that we designed for Mercedes-Benz that we use a lot for car shows. And we do a lot. And these were some examples. You can see in different setup here at the Avid booth, we have hanging systems. We also are exhibiting with Canon. It's at Central Hall, I believe it's booth 4325. There we have a setup on the floor. They have a yoga studio, and we're showcasing how the stability of the kind of software works on the system when it runs kind of bumpy. And we have a fourth system displaying at NAB at the Virtual Reality Pavilion at the broadcasting truck of All Mobile Video. They are some of our US partners. So yeah, that's it for me.
Yeah, no, you guys are amazing. You do all the fun stuff.
Yes, we do. Yes, we do.
I love it. So one quick thing, how do you guys stay ahead of the cutting technology? Because I know there's so much competition. Technology is always changing and moving very quickly. How are you guys able to keep up?
Well, first, a lot of research is being done. Then, of course, networking. We already have a network. People love the reliability of our system. It is German engineering, after all. It sounds like a cliche, but people are really into it. Yes. The system work, and so we have also time to go into research, to go into development. Maybe Jan wants to jump in here and say something.
Well, also, we are using the systems by our own, so we're providing services and rental services for German TV productions just by our company, and we got a standard in German entertainment shows. So really all major entertainment shows are using it, and this service we provide by our own. So we have a super short feedback about how our products works, how the client is liking, and whenever we feel that there's something happen, that they like to get new stuff or other options, we directly feel it on the production, and then we are able to feed it back into the product.
Wow, that is incredible. You guys are on top of it. Thank you so much for sharing everything with us. And where can we find you guys online if people want to check you out?
Well, we've obviously got a website.
At least, right?
It's blackcamsystem.com. We are very active on Twitter, Facebook, Instagram.
Thank you guys so much for your time, and have a great rest of your show.
Thanks, Jaimi. It's great that you were here. Yeah. I really enjoyed the interview. It's fun.
Yeah. Me too. Thank you. Great job.